Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Chris here. Want to bring you guys an update. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin. We're going to do Litecoin. We're going to do Digibyte. And we'll probably throw in there XRP because it has been moving. I know some people want to look at that, like trading wise, all that type of stuff. So guys, I think those are the ones we're probably going to stick with today. So if you could like, subscribe, all that, I really appreciate it, guys. You've been nothing but a blessing to me, and it's always great to be here with you. So what we're seeing here, guys, and I want to point out some things to you as well, just so you see this stuff for the future. So first, on the 4 hours here on the RSI, I want you to look at those tops right here. So guys, when we had this big spike right to here, you can see how the price is at 64.32. Then after that, we went from 64.32 all the way up to 65.41, but we didn't get any higher on the RSI. And also these wicks right up here, we're going to tell us that that was a potential spot to get into a short right there. So really keep that in mind, guys. Like, picking out these things can set you up for positions to go either long or short, which can be really effective for you because you can play both sides of the market, and that's the benefit of it. Next thing I want you guys to pay attention to is this trend line overall. We'll go about right here. So we've had two touches with it. We're going to see if we get a third touch, come down here, kind of double bottom. Going to move back up to this overhead resistance here around 63.73. That's what I'm looking at right now, guys, or if we're just going to break down through that trend line. And if we do have a breakdown through that trend line, we'll probably come down and test around that 62.36. Also around that 61.51. You can see these tweezer bottoms right here, guys, and there was good volume that came in with it. So these are all the things that I'm trying to pick out and point out, guys, and that's why I'm back on the chart. I'm on the 4 hours, but you can see we're really looking back farther so that you can see these overhead resistance points right here. Huge resistance point. You can see these wicks here where we had rejection, and then all this right in here to deal with. So you could almost draw a box around that. But this is a really big line, that 66.14, and then it's going to be tops right. Yeah, close to that 6,800, guys. 6,800 is huge. It's a big one to get over. So this is how we're going to look at Bitcoin right now, guys. These are the things that I'm seeing right now. And RSI is pointing down. We're at 39. So keep a close eye on that. But that's Bitcoin right now. Next one, let's go to Litecoin. And remember, guys, you always want to have a plan for the upside, plan for the downside. If it's going down and you're a long-term investor in this and you want to buy those type of dips and storm away, awesome. But there's also a lot of opportunity on the other end as well. Just want to let you guys know. So, and like I said, guys, since I'm new to all this as well, I like to just do really small amounts, a $200 position, $100 position, and just have fun and kind of see how accurate you are. And then if you get better at it and you accumulate some, you know, like a trading account, then you can do that type of stuff and you can just continue to grow it. It can be exciting. But overall for Litecoin here, guys, overhead resistances, we are looking at 64.59. We're looking around that 59. And another big one here, you can see where I have my green one there, around that 55.78. So it's going to be the top of this and also correlating with this wick here. And then potential bid area would be around that 48.20. Right down here, do you see those bottoms, guys, with the tweezer? And you saw how low the RSI got to, was 15. And it climbed from 15 up to about 80 or so. So guys, you look back and you look at all these RSIs. So if you get an alert and Litecoin's RSI in the 4 hours around $15, $16, that's the time you want to put your money in, because that's most likely the bottom at that point. Then you can have one of these runs. You know, even this one down here, and then you run up. There's good percentage gains in that. Okay, RSI, you can draw a trend line here, and this is going to be important to pay attention to and see if that holds, like if this will come down and bounce off it and go back up, or if we're going to break down through that. So keep that in mind. Same deal with the RSI here, guys. Look at the price and the RSI right there, and this RSI actually dropped. Price was higher, RSI going down, you have that bearish divergence, and there you go. And you're heading back down. But these are the target areas right now, guys. Maybe accumulation zone, Pick some up at 48.20. And remember, guys, I'm not your financial advisor at all. But when you get oversold like that, you can get in and get out. And then we would look most likely around that 47.17. There's going to be some bids, $45. I'm sure there will be some bids. So that's what we're looking at, guys. And I do believe Litecoin here is probably either on the 618 of this retracement or the 786. Let's see. You guys let me know what you're doing, buying, selling, hodling. You doing some like paper trading, light trading? Yeah, guys. So we tweezer bottomed off to 786 right there. And then we've been getting rejected by these moving averages, which are going overhead. So keep that in mind. Okay, guys. Let's see. Digibyte. Let's do Digibyte dollar. There's not a lot of chart there, guys. 1 second. Let's do that one. All right. So it looks like some money just came into Digibyte right now, guys. You can see that. Right there, we kind of had that hammer candle, came close to it. RSI was down around 26, and then we got to move up, and now we're challenging this lower high right here on the RSI. So that's going to be a big deal to pay attention to. Let's get a line on that. Okay, guys, so we're going to see if we break up above that, come up and test this next one here, or if we're going to bounce back down off that. You're getting across there on the MACD, though. So, yeah, this is a time when guys are putting some money in there. It's a nice candle if it could close like that. That would be nice. We'd close above the 20 EMA on the 4 hour, so maybe we'd have a little bit more room to run right up into here. But, guys, these support and resistances are so very important just to step back and really pay attention to. See, Digi just broke that low there, guys, around that 2. And the lowest we got to was 1.84. Right in that range. But remember, overall, there's tons of room for Digibyte to run, guys, once we get over these resistances. So like this one, this is what I just wanted to zoom out and show you. So you see from where we're at here, guys, even to this, now there's wicks, manipulation wicks, all that, but from where we're at here to the next serious resistance, that's around 346 or so, and if you're picking them up at 2, that's huge gains. And then you have a whole nother gap up here because you just fell so hard. And then that's your reaction. Fall hard, reaction. So if you can be one of these guys who get your money in around 21, 12, that type of stuff, guys, you're going to be able to run a little bit. Okay? So that's Digibyte right now, guys. There's not a ton. Just really pay attention to that. Some volume came in. We're moving up on the RSI, but we want to make a higher high and then a higher low for the trend to change. That's what's going to happen. Next one, let's look at XRP quick, because it's been a little more active. Just kind of looking at that structure there, guys. So first of all, let's map out overhead resistance. Say big spot right there. Gonna be right in there. Serious support, I would say, guys, down in there. And right about in there. So if I'm going for a bid, if things are going down, but we're getting some, you know, like RSI's bullish, divergence, different things like that, buy areas would probably be around that 44, 37. You could start to look to accumulate a little bit there for the next move up. And then up above here, guys, that 56 and 61, those are going to be big resistances, and we're going to have to break through those with some serious volume. Because just like this, when you get these types of moves, it has to come on big volume for it to be significant, or it can just be that pump fake. You know, guys, how they fake you out. But look for these rounded bottoms on charts, guys. That frying pan bottom. Then you had the explosion up. We came back down. We tried to test it again. Couldn't get through. We came back down. We hit a double bottom, essentially. Now we've just been kind of moving sideways. We hit this smaller wave, but the high was lower than this guy. So maybe we can kind of get in that equilibrium pattern here because we have a higher low. And then we'll see if we can get back up over top of it. But it's going to take some volume, and it looks like a little bit might have just came in. Let's get in a little bit closer here. You know what, guys? Right there on the 4 hour, you can see some people are shorting that. They see the tweezer tops right there, and it could very easily get pushed down to these moving averages around that 50 or so. Test that right here. But we'll have to pay attention to that. But that is some tweezer tops there, and they closed like that on the 4 hour. And you also have the RSI going down. So keep those things in mind, guys. We want to pay attention to that. Look for trend line breaks, all this type of stuff, guys. Look at this. Just saw this one here on the fly. So we can even call that. We'll have our touch here. We came up, had our touch here. But what happens when you break those trend line, guys? You have that spike to the upside or to the downside, depending on what your trend is. So keep those in mind also when you're looking out for stuff, guys. But it's fun just to go back through the charts and really look at things, because you can see these breaks now. I mean, I can even see that going back out. We'll just do rough estimates here, guys. And what happened when we broke out of that trend line? So came up here, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, fell down, hit it, fell back down, we broke through it, and then there's your good percentage gains right there. So you guys tell me what you're doing. I just want to bring this quick to you. I don't have a ton of time today, but God bless each and every one of you. I love that you're here with me. If you could like, subscribe again, it helps us out. We're trying to get YouTube to monetize us, so that's just been a continuous battle, and we just keep fighting it. But you know, it is what it is, guys, and we just got to keep moving. And all those likes and subscribes, I hope would help. But that's why I appreciate them, guys. God bless you all. Take care, and I'll be here back with you as soon as I can.